Hello guys, it's me, Mr. Cheese Gaming here, and welcome back to more of Let's Play Pokémon Emerald. Last time we went through 118 in this part. We're gonna go up to 119. And I also believe Reigns is a no-go. The tall grass near spike tiles, there's no way you can cycle here. Now I have to tell you, the trainer movements here are unique, and here comes the rain. Depending on what you move, they'll also move. They're basically in a mimic circle. So, I believe there are some items around here. Let me go ahead and use a repel. Now there's like 2 new Pokemon you can capture here, and yes, they even turn the way you do. But anyways, the new Pokemon you can find here is Tropius, a grass flying type, and but grass and flying gives it many weaknesses, and a quad weakness to ice. Aside from that, its low speed, it's pretty useful Pokemon because it learns quite some unique moves. Well, I can't say it's unique to that Pokemon, but you know what I mean. Grass flying is a unique typing. Now the other Pokemon you can find here, you know that's annoying. There is water coming up. I may well go ahead and tell you what that Pokemon is. The rarest Pokemon in the entire series, aside from event and legendary Pokemon, is Feebas. It can only be found on 6 random tiles while fishing that change every time the Dewford phrase changes. It can take you between 20 minutes to 9 hours to find one. It evolves into Milotic by maxing out the It evolves into Milotic by maxing out the beauty stat, which you can't do yet, and leveling it up. In Gen 5 and later, you can trade it with a Prism Scale to evolve it. Feebas is also much easier to find and evolve in the remakes because there is a 20% chance of finding it on any tile, as well as a 100% chance if you fish under the bridge in the day. Plus, it is much easier to max out the beauty because there is no longer a limit on how many Pokeblocks you can feed a single Pokemon. It may not seem worth it at first, but Milotic is a very special defensive and high special attacker. Milotic can also learn some very powerful water type attacks such as Aqua Tail and Hydro Pump. So Milotic, yeah, I can say it's worth it. There's an item there. Avoid that trainer because he doesn't seem to notice me enough to mimic me. And I believe there's some other items close to the grass. Yes, I just saw one. Got another Hyper Potion, very nice. And this trainer has something interesting, I remember. I thought you fly by catching a whole flock of bird Pokemon and then hanging onto them somehow. What, like James and the Giant Peach? But it turns out there is an ancient move called Fly. I wish I had known that about a long time ago. Well, we won't get Fly for a little while, but this place is full of Winkles. I heard there was a cave called the Cave of Fortune. People rumored that the spirits of Pokemon are revived there. Could something like that really happen? I believe she heals you in the remakes, but she does absolutely nothing here. Most pointless house ever. Oh, by the way, if you can't bother to trying to find a Feebas, there is actually a trainer over on the shore over there that does have a Feebas in his team, so you can get that registered in your Pokédex. Now, is there an item here? Yes there is. I can't go behind the tree lines. Might as well use another repel then. Wish I stocked up on super repels, but oh well. Think I believe increases special attack. Or is it special defense? I know it's, or I could be completely wrong and, oh, it's special defense. I was gonna say I could be completely wrong and it increases speed, but I think that's Carbos. Anyways, coming up here. Now you see something right over there? Let me tell you, This is where the Acrobite can be useful. It can be useful in picking berries, washing your car, washing your mother's car, washing your neighbor's car, and washing the dog. Warning, may not be entirely effective in washing your dog. But this is where the Acrobite comes in. You have to hit up and B at the same time. And in fact, we're off again. There is a hidden item right over here, which is a calcium. That increases your defense, plus a area where you can, well, a couple areas where you can use secret bases. I wish you can just hold down and then press B, but that's not the case. I believe that is the case in the remakes, but oh well. Actually, yes, that is the case in the remakes, and whoa, it's Atropius. Atropius was a whole bunch of weaknesses. 5 in total, plus a quad weakness to ice. This guy over here is not a trainer. He just talks about secret power. There is a trainer over here that is avoidable, so go ahead and avoid her. Cross this bridge. And thankfully this ranger over here is nearsighted, so you can avoid him as well. Now if you have the Mach Bike, you want to avoid random encounters. All because you forgot to put up a repel. But in the other case, there is a double battle there, but if you go through the double battle, you can use your mic bike to go up a certain slope and avoid some more battles. I did not mean to use Zinc, I wanted to use my repels. Really, that's only my 3rd repel. Yes, there is a place where you can, like, use your Mach Bike. There is an item over here, might as well grab it. You can use your bike through this grass, like a trainer at the beginning of the route said. Right there is the ninja. What's funny about the ninja is that they'll use these camouflage cloaks, but incidentally, they do run up to you in this game, but they won't run up to you in the remakes. So what, are they just sitting there spying on you? And the ledge I'm talking about, actually you can just see the corner of it right down there if you have a good eye. And take a look, some kind of building. The Weather Institute. Lookout duty is surprisingly boring. Hey you, don't go near the Weather Institute. We're starting to look out here. Hey you, stay away from the Weather Institute. It's not safe. Weather Institute. I'm feeling naughty. Playing Mount Chimney's theme. For some reason, you can't run indoors, which I swear sucks. Glad they changed that in the remake. And great, there's aqua guns here. While I was sleeping, everyone went upstairs. They could have done horrible things to me while I slept. They could have done horrible things to me while I slept. Actually, since I collected a whole bunch of items, I might as well ignore the situation for a moment and deposit all my new items. Because, unfortunately, there is limited item space in this game. That really does suck. Items I can get rid of. I'll get rid of rare candies because I don't ever use them. I'll get rid of my Thunderstone. Oh, I did have a super repel. My zinc, my calcium, and my elixirs. Yeah, it sucks that there is limited item space. And also, it's a good idea to deposit one Pokemon here. Which I might as well go ahead and deposit Asian Power. really do like the music here. I do like to fight all the grunts here, so I'll do just that.
Huh? What is this kid doing here?
Yeah, it's good to fight all the grunts because, one, you'll get your experience. And while you're getting experience, well, these trainers will disappear when you solve the incident, so it's good to take them out right here and now. Thankfully, there's also a bed in case you get injured, so along the route, so you can heal up. Be perfectly prepared for these grunts without having to run all the way back to Mauville. The boss got interested in the research they have going here, so he sent us out. You quit meddling!
But I want to be naughty. I want to be naughty like you guys and not listen to the adults.
And you swift attack. And nearly get you killed in one hit. Fury attack! Unleash my fury! A useless critical hit. A single critical hit. Nice. And it looks like Agana is really starting to catch up with the rest of the team, which is very nice. Same type of attack bonus, got you down. Blasted by a kid. Team Aqua is blasting off no. And it looks like there's an double battle, or you can talk to one trainer and make it a single battle, but I just want to show you something about their pose. This is a two-was grid. A type of Pokemon that has something to do with the weather. We're here to take them.
Don't tell me you're looking for that weather Pokemon too. That's a no-no. We were here to get it first.
Now let me just show you something about their pose. It looks like they're fist bumping, and it kind of makes it an M. M for Magma, even though they're Aqua. In the remakes though, they actually make their pose look like an A when they're combined together. Same with the Magma grunts, it makes them look like an M when they're together. It's pretty cool. Air Cutter because that hits both Pokemon, and take down on the... I say the Zubat is more threatening because there's a possibility that the Zubat knows Confusion. Oh. It avoided the attack. And now it's double Poochyena right now. Gonna use Bite. Other one can attack because, you know, I already defeated it. Well, defeated the predecessor, I mean. That takes down the Poochyena, even though that my Air Cutter probably could take them both out. Super effective against Carvanha. And it has rough skin, so I'm just gonna waste my turn with the Roar. Which reminds me, I need to reorganize Iron Man's moveset because I remember right that it learned a new move that I'm thinking of. That, or I'm thinking about Skarmory. Yeah, it learned Swift. What am I doing? Yeah, I like to have them down, that way I can remember what is the oldest move and get rid of the older moves. And here's another grunt. We're Team Aqua. We appear wherever anything rare is found. I like Team Rocket. In fact, you are Team Rocket just with the obsession with water tagged onto you. Seriously though, that phrase actually does sound very Team Rocket-like, because here's the thing that I don't get why Team Rocket isn't very interesting. Because the only thing that Giovanni wanted was rare Pokemon. And sell them at high price because he's part of the Mafia. And Mafia is a business. And Swift might take it out in one hit. No, it does not. Bite is not very effective. I am so glad that these moves like Screech isn't so ear bleeding anymore. Like it was in Gen 1 and 2, because in Gen 1 and 2 they only had 8-bit sounds. Or maybe it was 12-bit. I don't know.
No, it would have to be 16-bit because 16-bit is 2 bytes, and to make it 12 byte, that's only like 1.5 bytes. Oh, whatever. 1.5 bytes wouldn't even make sense. Can I get through? No? Well, here is the Eggman.
So, you're gonna meddle in Team Aqua's affairs? You're either absolutely fearless or simply ignorant, or both. You're so cute. You're disgusting. I'll put you down kindly.
Why do I sound like Mephilia from Bravely Default? Shout out to Bogey McBogerson, because Bogey McBogerson is doing a blind playthrough of Bravely Default.
How did I forget the title for
A split second. Anyways, this is Admin Shelly. She'll send out a Carvana, which pathetically is going down in one hit. You would think that an admin would have more than just 2 Pokemon.
Ooh!
I'll happily get rid of something. Steel Wing doesn't have as much accuracy as Swift. Well, obviously, because Swift has accuracy as always 100, but let's see, 70. So it's pretty much Air Cutter, except more damage and less accuracy. Yeah, fine, I'll get rid of Swift. I don't like it because I kind of prefer to have at least one normal type move, but I'm always getting rid of the old for the new. See, that's my theme for this LP, getting rid of the old moves and replacing it with the newer moves. Unfortunately, that's not always a good strategy, because you end up sacrificing some very good moves. Like, for example, that Swift probably would have hit. Well, probably, it's no question. Swift hits every time. By the way, it's doing I was going to complain, but then I remembered. Oh yeah, I have the yellow flute, so the more you do that, the happier of a person I will be, because all you're doing is increasing my attack stat. In fact, it maxes it out, because it says sharply, so in this fury attack, 3, did good damage then. Raising my attack again. You do know that yellow flutes are reusable, right? And it's not gonna get rid of my attack boost. You know what, I'll keep up with the Mephilia voice, even though that was a pretty bad impression of Mephilia.
You disgustingly strong.
Oh my gosh, her dialogue even fits it, because disgusting is pretty much
Ophelia's catchphrase.
It's bad enough to have Team Magma blunder out, but now there's you. What makes you so sniff around in our business anyways?
We have a situation here. A Team Magma mob just passed the weather incident. They appear to be headed for Mount Pier.
What? We can't waste any more time here. We have to hurry to Mount Pier too. Team Magma, just you wait.
We're safe. Thanks to you, we're safe. It might be an odd way of thinking it, but take this Pokemon. And we received the cast form. How ironic that they reward us with money that was stolen. Or attempted to be stolen. Now you may think this is the last Pokemon, this is the 6th and final main member of our team, aside from our HM slave. Well, that's not the case. I actually have a Pokemon in mind that I want to make into my party member. But anyways, but regardless, I'll give it a cute nickname anyways. Little Miss Forecast. I want to put an ER at it at the end to make it Forecaster, but nah. That Pokemon changed names according to the weather conditions. That's it. That's what's so unique about Cast Form. Cast Form is... Well, afterwards I'll explain it. There's plenty of time in the incident. Go ahead and take it. Okay, maybe I should go over what Cast Form is right now. Cast Form initially is a normal type Pokemon. However, it's kind of like Kecleon, except instead of being changing its type based on what attack it was hit with, it changes type depending on the weather. So, if it's raining, it becomes a water type Pokemon. If it's sunny, it becomes a fire type. And if it's snowing, it becomes an ice type. Plus, it also has a signature move, which... Alright, all it has is Tail, which basically turns it into an ice type. Sunny Day turns it into a fire type, and as you can see, it boosts fire type attacks. But it does have the move Powder Snow. It blasts the foe with a stormy gust that may cause freezing. Now that would be great for Hail because you get the same type attack bonus. Although Hail itself does not do damage, it does give him a same type attack bonus. But Powder Snow, well, later it gets one new move called Weather Ball. Weather Ball basically changes its type depending on, well, the weather. So, Sunny Day, turn it into a fire type Pokemon to get same type attack bonus, boost the power of fire type moves because of the weather, plus use a fire type attack, and it's affected by all the weather conditions. So, if you get rid of Powder Snow, and you have all these, well man, Cast Form is going to be quite a useful Pokemon. Unfortunately, its stats don't really cut it. Aside from the stats, however, the moveset is well, very excellent. And I was hoping to go ahead and speak to your employees. Well, that does not seem to be the case. I'll go ahead and heal up my Pokemon. And although it is kind of long, so you know what? It is long. I was going to include something, an event that happens into this video, but I think I'll combine that event into the next video because otherwise the video following that isn't going to be very exciting. So, next time on Let's Play Pokemon Emerald, we're gonna cross this bridge and, well, we'll fight. I'll show you a certain event that's coming up. I will see you guys then.